Laura, do you remember in 2007 we started the galleries, and many of us started the galleries, and it was like boom time. And then in 2008 there was a sort of slump, and then we suddenly found that people had actually stopped coming to the galleries, and that's what kind of motivated us to start something. And do you remember the first thing we did?
The first Mumbai Gallery Weekend was at Taj Land's End in Bandra, and that was, we had it in the suburbs because we wanted people from the suburbs, Bandra and beyond, to come to the galleries, and we wanted them to know that we existed because we are all located in Colaba, and that's how it started. And we did that for about 2 years, and then we moved the Mumbai Gallery Weekend to our own spaces because we felt that there was such a large congregation of galleries in Colaba that it would be nice if we brought people back to the galleries. And since then, I mean, we started off being 5 or 6 galleries, and now we're 35 galleries that open new shows across Bombay on, you know, on
one day.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Mumbai Gallery. Mumbai Gallery Weekend does is it brings people to the galleries on a regular basis. There are sections of society that find it intimidating to come to the gallery. What Mumbai Gallery Weekend does is it opens up the galleries to the public, and we hope, the intention is that they don't find us intimidating and
I think
spend time
one
in
of the
our
things
spaces.
that Mumbai Gallery also has, the advantage is that we are, most of us, at least not all, but most of us are collectively in one space, in one area. And I think that advantage of just having a concentrated congregation of galleries really helps the sort of cultural scene. And I think that has definitely, you know, I mean, I was thinking back to the time when my parents had the gallery. There were 2 or 3 galleries. Certainly couldn't have added to the cultural capital. That wasn't enough. But today there's so many that it really just kind of brings a certain kind of animation amongst people, and they feel like it, you know, they feel the galleries belong to them in some way.
And lifts them up. It's a very, it's an uplifting weekend, you know. It feels very festive. There are openings, people go from gallery to gallery, there are walkthroughs. It just feels really festive and open.
Things that have generated because of things like Mumbai Gallery Weekend, because of art walks, there is a sort of a number of people that translate into becoming collectors. So if you look at the number of galleries that Mumbai Gallery Weekend has this weekend, this coming weekend, there are a huge number of unknown young artists that are showing for the first time. Galleries that have sort of brought in, you know, new names. So I think that if one has to look at a trend, it is a trend of younger artists, you know, that are well priced, that can be kind of carried home. The medium could be conventional.
A trend that we have also seen in the last few years is architects and interior designers bringing in their clients to buy art for their new homes or renovated homes, and that has been a very interesting pattern that has developed and has become bigger. So we see this happening more and more, and some of the clients that come through architects and interior designers then become collectors and continue to buy. This has been over the last couple of years, I would say, and it's been an interesting development.
Interaction between say weaving or embroidery and artists, so I think people are connecting and producing works of art, like we just had the Madhuri and Manu Parekh for Dior. So likewise, I think a lot of artists are actually working with artisans and creating. So looks like craft and art together might possibly be, you know, the trend for 24.
One of the interesting things that we are showing in Kemol Collab is an artist who is essentially a painter. He does oil painting, but his practice actually comes from a riyaz of classical music and Odissi dance, and then that translates into canvas. So it's a really a kind of trajectory that comes from one and goes into the third. So, I mean, I think this is something quite interesting to look out for when artist is multifaceted, you know, and is fantastic as a dancer, a wonderful voice, and a good painter. So, I mean, this is something that I think we could hope to see more of, you know, in future times.